My power may or may not have just went out.
Yeah, I can tell you went silent.
Um,
I'm trying to get. I'm getting everyone. I'm getting podium in. What I did is I'm gonna stream the interviews on my personal Twitch.
I'm coming back, by the way. I'm coming back.
I've got Rice in here.
Alright, I just need you to basically put out there that Rice Cracker won the Hungary. It was so anyway, whatever. But I'm coming back. It should be soon. I'll be
All
right
right. Well,
back.
I got my personal Twitch up for interviews. So.
Okay.
All right. Well, hello there, Rice. Um, all I'm gonna say is neither one of us caught the last like 6 laps or so because just game glitched out, and then um, game glitched, and it's just a mess. So I'm trying to get the podium in, and then I'm gonna get interviews. There's Joe. Well, hello, podium drivers.
Hello.
Hi, Joe.
That was fun.
Yeah, we didn't get the last like 6 laps on stream.
So did you not see um Moo spinning from the lead?
No, we didn't.
Yeah, well, he spun from the lead. Um, and yeah,
Yeah,
he got P4
literally,
in the end.
Ryan tells me go check race director warnings between race and Maddie, and as soon as I do that, I can't back out of the pause menu, so I had to restart the game. And as I'm loading up, Ryan does the same thing, and the same thing happens to him. So we both were trying to get back into the lobby, and then it took us 10 minutes just to get an invite from somebody. Um, and then we finally get in, and Ryan's power goes out. So the whole stream went down. So I'm just gonna stream interviews on. Okay, there's Ryan. So I'm just gonna stream interviews on my personal. Ryan, I got. I'm gonna do the interviews. Just do them on here. All right. So we'll start with P3. So that's you,
Me.
Joe.
Yes, that's me.
So Joe, we kind of an up and down race for you. You were in the back. You were towards the front. Explain how you how your race went from your perspective.
Are we including the sprint in this?
Yeah, we
Right.
yeah include this right.
Yeah, so I had a good start in the sprint. Was about P6 on the exit of uh turn one, and then I believe Milo loses traction, which means he spun into me. Lost my whole front wing, was at the back, and then spun again in front of Rolls, lost my wing, and just retired. So started P17. Made a few spots up from the start. Had a few half spins and small collisions, which meant I was a bit further down. Safety car comes out, and I thought I was screwed, to be honest. It wasn't a great time for safety car come out, but I thought I was just going to risk it on mediums. If I'm honest, I thought more people needed to box again. I also thought I need to box again, but I made the mediums last. Lost a bit of time, shot near the end from my worn tyres, but overall it was a really nice race, and probably I'd say I prefer this race to last week for me.
Wow. Congratulations on a well-deserved podium.
Thank you.
Ryan, do you have any questions for Joe?
I, I don't. The last 5 laps, I don't even know if you saw what happened with me, so I couldn't catch what happened to you. However, um, did you even think the podium was in question, and what happened to Maddie to gift you the podium?
Um, During the safety car, I didn't think a podium was on. I only really thought a podium was on until there's about 10 laps left. and I thought everyone else needed to box. So I thought I was in that P1, but that wasn't the case. Uh, I I knew, or I knew what I needed to do one when Masters P1. That was overtake shot because of Aaron's Massey spun on about lap 32 or 33. And he was 2.5 seconds behind me. He eventually gained like 2 and a bit seconds on me, so it was a bit nerve-wracking final couple of laps, but I managed to hold on to get P3.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to get to shot. That'll be a Discord call because of the Xbox app. I'll join that quickly. All right, welcome along, shot. First podium for you. Yeah. Um, I have to say, first podium for you. Where do we even start? What got you to this point?
Oh yeah, one second. What was that? Sorry.
I said it's a first podium for you. I bet you didn't expect that. What got you to this point, and how'd it happen?
I literally have no idea because the sprint race went really poorly. I had the spin at the end and the battle, but I knew like points was definitely possible, and I went for the mega undercut on everybody because I pitted lap 12, and then the safety car came out, so I ended up net P10, and then I kind of just had to drive my way through the field.
Yeah, it seemed like a race of survival and a race of driving your way through the field. But I have to ask, when you got put into this McLaren and you became a full-time driver, was the podium something you were expecting at any point?
Today, honestly, until the last like 7 laps, and when Maddie spun, and when Aaron had the penalty in front of me, it wasn't. But once Maddie went around, I was like, I knew I had.
Yeah, most definitely. And my last question is, the McLaren car itself, you had Lando up there, you're up there yourself. Did you feel you had a lot of race pace in order to be able to get to the podium? Because, like I mentioned to you, it was going to be for the fringe of points. It was going to be, points positions, but we did not expect the podium. Do you feel you had the race pace to attack the rest of the drivers?
The car felt really good. It was just kind of a matter of holding on with the tires.
Yeah, most definitely. Congrats. Thrasher, any questions?
No, I don't really have any questions. Just congratulations on a beautiful podium.
Congratulations. Yep. Rice Cracker, the winner of the Hungarian Grand Prix for the first time. Only a best finish is sixth before this race. He is now on the top step of the podium for the first time. Rice, welcome along. It's weird seeing you up here again, and I know there's already been a ticket submitted for an off-track overtake in Pluto. A 9-second gap might not even make anything really of it. Explain to me what you had to do from the time you took pole position in the qualifying, second in the sprint, and first in the race to take your first podium, let alone your first win.
The only thing I could really think of was to just keep the car on track and don't make any mistakes, because if I made a mistake, then it would have been over. And thank goodness nothing major happened, like me spinning, and I've done it.
I have to ask as well. It's not just a matter of you today. It's a matter of the whole team. You guys got 36 points in the regular race itself. Then you had on the race points in the sprint where you and Aaron both got quite a bit of points. What was the key factor in that today for you guys? You guys were in the single digits heading into this race on points in the constructors. Now you guys are in the double digits and gonna pass a couple of teams after this one.
Yeah, I think it's quite a good day for us at Ferrari, to be honest. We managed to get lots of points, like you said. So it's a good day.
And, I look back at a race like France where you were battling rivals late. You had a chance there for the win. and the podium got taken away. Your best finish since then was 6th. Now you're on the podium for the first time. You're also joined by drivers who never previously won a race. This is only the second time, excluding the first ever race, that drivers are on the podium. Or sorry, third time that the drivers who are on the podium previously never won a race. I have to ask you, is this something you were expecting? And I'm sure you're delighted because it likely wouldn't be taken away now, even with only one ticket submitted on you.
Um, I'm really glad that I done it today. Um, yeah, I don't think this would happen, to be honest. At the start of the race and the sprint, I didn't think I was going to get anywhere near the top 5, but I managed to do it. And yeah, there's not really much else to it.
My last question, involves Aaron. How much was he a team player for you today in order for you to win the race? Him battling other cars who could have been faster at one point, let alone help the team score points today.
Yeah, he definitely done an amazing job today. Um, like you said, battled loads of cars, got into some good positions, and definitely got some points. So that's all that matters. He definitely done a really good job.
Hey, congratulations on the first win. Thrasher, any questions?
No, I don't. Just a well ran race, and congratulations on a much deserving win.
Thank you.
Congrats, Rice.
That is one of the most random podiums I think we've ever seen in this league, and I do not say that out of disrespect, but I say that because Joe only a second podium, shot a first, shot previous best finish. I want to say it was like somewhere from 5th to 6th, maybe even 7th. Whereas Cracker best finished 6th. None of them ever won a race in this league, and the last time that happened was back at France last season. Or sorry, no, it wasn't. It was Belgium earlier this season with TJR, Jeb, and Chungus. However, all those drivers have had chances before, except for TJR. Riles, Polo, and Atlantis had the same thing happen in um, France. However, Riles the only one not to have a podium previously. Atlantis contending for wins, Polo contending for wins. But all three of these drivers, I would only say one or two times that these drivers had contended for a win before. But now Thrasher, they're on the podium for the first time.
Yeah, no doubt. Much deserving for all three of them. Racecracker obviously having a well-deserved win, dominated most of the race. Ran second to Pluto in the sprint, and had so many times that he had a shot and just couldn't pull it off. So definitely a well-deserving race win for him. And then Joe and Shot just absolutely deserving. They've been battling. Joe just recently had a P3, and he goes and brings up another P3. So nice little streak that Joe's on. So definitely great to see these types of podiums, and not the types of podiums where it's always the same drivers on the podium.
Let alone the fact it was crazy from some people like Rowdy, like Maddie, even Aaron Ocon getting a good result for the season. All good for those drivers, and very much a different way it was for our people who we usually see at the front, let alone people who were in the top 4 or 5 area in the championship.
Yeah, no doubt. Especially for Rowdy. Rowdy able to come back in his first race since last season, brings him a well-deserving finish. So it's great. It's absolutely wonderful to see.
Most definitely. Anyway, next week we are on to Azerbaijan, round number 9 of the season. That is the first race of October. We'll make sure to catch you then. Racecracker, the winner of the Hungarian Grand Prix for the first time in his URS career. He is on top. Anyway, on to next week. We'll catch you then. Sunday, 12 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. UK.